Oh my gosh, I can't even believe this is happening, but I chose to create this design of butterflies flying around my head because I love butterflies so much. They represent hope and change and endurance, and they're attracted to positive energy, which is super important. I just wanted to make something that I can share with all of you and match with you guys because you're my bestest friends and I love you so much. Hi, it's Raimi, and today I'm going to be giving you some high school tips and advice that I just wish that I knew when I went to high school. I am 19, by the way. A lot of you guys like to comment that I'm 13 or that I look 15, and I'm just like, wow, do I really look like that? Like 13? What? But yeah, I'm just kind of winging this video. I didn't really plan for it or like write out a bunch of things for it. But I do know a couple of things that we're going to talk about, which is boys, motivation, friendships, drama, how to look cute, mental health, what you should keep in your backpack, things like that. But yeah, let's just get right into this video. Motivation is something that you have to work hard to keep in high school. Like, that goes the quickest. So there's some things you should do before the school year or in the first couple days of the school year to keep your motivation high so you don't lose it, because once you get unmotivated, you start procrastinating, and then procrastinating just leads to more stress and then bad grades and all of that, and it's just like a domino effect. Clean your whole entire room. Like, dust everything, throw things away that you don't use, go through your drawers and reorganize, because your space is really important just in life, but also for high school, because when you're in your room and it's all messy and gross and dirty and like you don't really know where things are, or they're all jumbled up in a pile, it's just not the best for your motivation. It's just like, wow, I already have all of this crap to do. Why would I freaking do my homework or anything? I don't know. That's how I feel when my room is dirty. I just get in a bad mood, and a clean space is a clean mind. Buying a planner is super helpful because, one, you can buy a super cute one at like Michael's or Target or anywhere. Like my planner, I got it at Target, and it has the days and then by the hour, so every hour I can plan out like what homework I'm gonna do, and I even plan out when I eat so I don't forget. But yeah, you can write down due dates and test dates and when you should be studying before a test and all of that stuff. It's just better than keeping it all in your brain. I'm sure you have so many other things that you're thinking about that are not school related, so trying to fit like school related things in your brain with your not school related things is just like too much. And also in your planner, you can make time for your hobbies and things that you like to do. In high school, I had my YouTube channel. That was my hobby. I wasn't into like sports or anything. So having all of this work to do and not knowing when I was gonna film was like something that I really struggled with. So having a planner was nice because I could write my homework and my hobbies in there, and I wouldn't be stressed out because I knew I had time for both. So while you're making time for school stuff and your hobbies and your personal things, make sure you're making time to do nothing. Time for you to relax and just wind down, take care of yourself, because it's really, really easy to get sad and feel kind of lost when you're just jumbled up doing things that feel like it's for other people, you know? Like, I know school is for you and your education, but when you're only doing work or you're only making sure you're hanging with your friends and stuff, it gets easy to feel kind of lost. So make sure you're scheduling time for yourself, you time to relax. A tip for when you're having a hard time like staying focused doing homework is to go to somewhere where you're not in your bed. I used to always do my homework in my bed and I never got anywhere, but go to a desk or a table or anywhere you can sit down. And then on Spotify, there's a music for concentration, what is it called? Playlist. It's called Music for Concentration, and then I put that on. You can put it on your phone, but I usually just tell Alexa to play it. Sorry if your Alexa went off. I'm so sorry. And then I just flip my phone over and put it like kind of far away from me. And having the music in the background really helps me feel like I'm watching a video or something. Do you ever watch a video when you're like doing homework or something? It's like that, but like less distracting. Alright, so I'm going to tell you guys some things that I kept in my bag, and not talking about like school related things like notebooks and binders and stuff like that. I'm sure you guys already have all of those, but some things to get you through the school day, because I just remember having specific things that I never left the house without before I went to school. One is chapstick. Chapstick is a must. My lips get so dry. 2 snacks. I know there's lunchtime, but I am a snacker and I love to eat all the time, and sometimes there's classes where they let you eat, or you can just get away with eating sneakily. So 2 snacks is always a good idea. I usually always had crackers, for a class that was like kind of louder that I can eat them in, or something soft too, like cookies or gummy bears or something like that. There's usually people who sell chocolate at school, so I always bought chocolate for $1. But yeah, choose snacks, because when you're hungry, you're not going to focus during school and you're going to start feeling not very good. I kind of lived my life during high school just eating snacks and then going home to eat real food. But anyway, I always kept a little deodorant on me because I get really hot. I don't know why. Sometimes I get nervous when people are talking to me and I just start sweating, or it's just like genuinely too hot in the classroom for me, so I just get hot and I start sweating. I also sweat in the cold, which kind of sucks. So I just always have deodorant, and I always have napkins. I would just like wipe my armpit sweat and then just like reapply deodorant because I would just get so sweaty. Sorry. Anyways, I always had mints or gum because when I ran out of snacks, I feel like I still needed to eat something. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm always like snacking, but I really like the duo mints with like the watermelon on one side and then like the mint on the other side. They're really good. They taste like candy. And then lastly, in my backpack, I always had something for my hair. I always had a hair tie, bobby pins, or like clips just in case I was having a bad hair day. You just never know when your hair is just gonna need some help. So I always had something for my hair. I just hate not being prepared. Drink water, keep water in your backpack. I always kept like a mini plastic water bottle, which was really bad of me, not very sustainable of me, but now me would bring a reusable water bottle. So always bring water just because it's good for you and will keep you hydrated. I feel like a lot of people forget to drink water, so do that. Dating in high school can be such a mess. In high school, everyone's growing and learning and changing and just figuring their own selves out. And then you guys come together, not even knowing who you are, and trying to make like this thing work. And that usually leads to being controlling and stunting the other person's growth and fighting and stress and toxicity, and it's just really hard. You don't have to deal with a bunch of BS to make your relationship some kind of beautiful thing. Like, I feel like it kind of just comes that way. You know, you don't have to go through like cheating and lies and all of this stuff and just be that ride or die, and then he'll finally love you once you're the way he wants you to be. Like, no, that is so whack. Like, Zach just took me for how I am, and he never judges me, and he's so supportive and loves me, and I just never have to feel any kind of bad feeling ever because of him. And that's just what I want for you guys, honestly, because when you're in high school and you're going through a relationship that's toxic, then you're crying all the time over a boy and you feel like that's what love is and that is how it's supposed to be. It just like breaks my heart that so many of us have to go through that. Honestly, if a boy is making you cry every night and if you're feeling like crap about yourself because of a boy, let him go. Once I learned how to cut people off and not care about, you know, how their feelings are going to be hurt for like a week or so, life became so much easier. Because it's so much easier to take someone out of your life than deal with like all of the horrible things they're making you go through. Because once you cut out things that you don't need, you let in room for things that are gonna help you grow and be happy. So basically, if a boy's not treating you like a princess and if you don't feel swept off your feet all the time, don't date him. When you're single and you're not wanting a relationship at all whatsoever, that is when your soulmate is gonna come into your life at the worst possible time, and they're gonna love you so much. Because when you start looking for love, that's when things go down the drain, because you just settle for the first thing that you see that's giving you attention, and it's probably not gonna be pretty. So just work on yourself, give yourself love, and the energy that you're putting out with all your self-love and whatnot will attract someone who deserves you. I know a lot of people don't have the budget to go buy new clothes for the school year and, you know, get their hair cut and lash extensions and all that stuff, like glowing up for back to school. So some things that you can do is always make sure you have your hair done for school, like doing a cute hairstyle like braids or just straightening it, or having your natural hair and putting some product in it. Hygiene is very important, like showering and brushing your teeth and putting deodorant and lotion on and having your nails and toes done. You can do them yourself, just cutting them and exfoliating and all of that. if you don't have money to go to the nail salon. And if you can't buy new clothes, accessories really help, and they're cheaper than new clothes. So wearing earrings and necklaces and rings and things could help you feel more confident in your daily school life. For me, I ran out of outfits so fast, and I was always like recycling the same couple outfits. Sometimes I just didn't have enough money to buy new clothes, so just accessorizing in different ways can really help, like belts and bracelets and all of that, or just steal your mom's jewelry, you know. But thrifting is always a good option. But looking cute for school is really easy and starts not to be that big of a deal once you realize that everyone's just going there because they have to be there and they don't really care. I used to literally wear a full face of makeup almost every day for such a long time because I felt like I had to look pretty. But then I just moved on to doing only brows, mascara, and concealer, and like chapstick or lip gloss, just because like waking up at 6 a.m. and doing your makeup every day is too much. As long as my hair looked good, I just didn't care about my face. Friendships. For a lot of people, it can be really hard to make friends in high school, or you have friends but you don't really fit in with them. I went through a lot of friend groups when I was in high school. A lot of different kinds of people, the preppy kind, the really trendy kind, the kind that did really suspicious things. I felt like I never fit in with like one specific group because I wasn't in any clubs besides student government, which was just like a very cliquey, I wasn't rich enough to be friends with everyone kind of thing. But I was always really nice to everyone. I've always been really friendly and, you know, like saying hi and stuff like that to everybody. So I went through a lot of friend groups, but I always felt kind of weird in them, like I didn't fit in, or like they wanted to do things that I really didn't want to do. That could be hard when you're going through high school and you have all of these people around you, but you still feel so alone. Like all you have is like your boyfriend or like your sister or something. So if you feel like that, like you have no friends, or like you don't really fit in with anyone, it's okay, because I felt like that too. I was kind of shy in high school. I was still like crazy and silly, you know, around my friends, but when I was around like the preppy people or like the people with like super huge strong personalities, like mine didn't blossom yet. Like I was just very quiet and I guess perceived as shy. But it kind of worked out for me through all of like the events in high school, like football games and prom and homecoming. I always had like a friend group that I could be with, so I made it through. And you'll see who your real friends are and who aren't, and it's just important to know when to distance yourself from certain people who aren't adding value to your life or who are kind of taking advantage of you. That's kind of hard when you already feel like you don't have friends like that, and then you get a friend and then you have to push them away because they're not good for you. But trust me, it gets better, and you're gonna find people who genuinely care about you along the way in life. It's okay, because we have the internet and we can all be friends on here. So much drama in high school. There are mean girls and mean boys and cliques and just so much. Oh, like I hate it. I don't like it at all. I hate conflict. I hate anything like that. It will stress me out. I just want to stay in my bubble and be safe here. I have witnessed so many horrible things being said and gossiped about other people, and then the other person finds out and there's like a big fight going on, and then or there's just like a feud that doesn't ever end. If you have friends that are really into drama and you think that they're not going to drag you into it, they are, and you should really just distance yourself from them, because high school is hard enough as it is and you don't need any more drama in your life. So just like cut it off as soon as you can. Protect your energy by not giving your attention to things that don't matter at all in the long run. If it's not going to matter in 10 years, don't give your energy to it. Just save yourself all of the disruption, keep your peace, and just delete those people. Delete them. Delete, 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 delete. Make sure you're checking up with your mental health, because between homework and relationships and hobbies and extracurriculars and all of that, family life, it can be easy to just neglect yourself completely and not check in with your thoughts or give yourself a you day or just keep up with your positivity and things like that. It's easy to just fall into like a negative hole and feel like you're drowning because you have to figure out your whole entire life by the time you graduate. So just make sure you're checking up with yourself, that you're maybe journaling about your feelings, or if you need to see a therapist, because, you know, this is a very like changing, growing time in life, and you just want to make sure you're keeping in check with yourself. I'll link down below some really good books that you can read. I talk about these books all the time, but I'll link them down below. They're just good things to help keep your mental health in check. You know, this is a big time in your life and you want to make sure you're on your A game in your head, or at least working towards getting there. Alright, so that was my little high school advice and tips video. I tried to touch on a lot of things. Sorry if I missed out on anything. If you guys want a link to my merch, oh my gosh, hold on. I have hoodies and crew necks and t-shirts and all that jazz in like pink and blue and white and all those cute colors. I'm so happy. I love butterflies with my whole entire heart, and what they stand for, it's just means so much to me. And I hope you guys like this merch too, because it's my first merch ever. Oh my gosh, and I love it a lot. I just never even imagined this in high school when I started my YouTube channel. It's just crazy, and I hope you guys love it. If you want some, I'll leave my link in the description, and I'll have my link in my Instagram bio. It's limited edition, so it's only gonna be sold for 21 days. So if you want to get some merch so we can all match and be cute together, then you can just, you know, go down there and buy some. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, because it's free. We love free stuff in this house. I hope you guys have a beautiful school year. You're my favorite people on the planet. If you guys are seeing this, then that is amazing. I got this video uploaded during a hurricane. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!